Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my guinea pigs, playhouse and run. So this is what their run looks like. It is pretty big and it just attaches on to their playhouse via a hole that my dad cut, and basically you just lift up, you can lift up both of these. I don't have the dimensions for this run, so I'm sorry if you're interested in it, but yeah. This is how big it is really. So there are tiles on the ground, which is actually quite new. I used to have like bark chippings, I think that's right, bark, and now I have tiles just to make it more secure so they can't nothing can dig into them. And they have this, little stool, then they have a fiddlesticks bridge, they have this green tunnel, a food bowl, and this hidey hut, and a little ramp which is a fiddlesticks bridge bent into a ramp, and then there is the hole, as you can see Pippin's just demonstrating, which they can get into their playhouse. So I'll just close these up, and I don't block them off from the run at night time. I actually used to, but then I realised it was pointless as there's nothing dangerous out here. So yeah, they have access to all of these areas 24/7. Also there are their water bottles there, and there is also this blue mirror. So the playhouse itself is painted blue, and we got this second hand off a selling site, I think. I don't really know. My mum saw it on a selling site and she was like, this would be great for the animals. So yeah, this is why we got this, and me and my dad put it together. It was mostly my dad. And yeah, and then I painted it blue like I did with the run. And sorry the windows are kind of messy, but yeah, that's where I painted badly. So there's two handles or locks. So there's this one which I barely use, and this is the one that came with it. And you twist it and it attaches there, and there if you can see it. And then this one is this lock that my dad put in for me. And we actually took it off one of the guinea pigs' old hutches that we don't use anymore, just to get this lock, and it's just a bolt lock, as you guys can see. So the door just opens like this, and when it opened you see this white barrier, and I used to have a much higher one, but I've just got this one as I can step in easier, and it's easier for me to reach in and interact with them and stuff, as it's much lower. And then they are bedded, well not bedded, they have lino on the floor, and this used to be, well, I've gone through so many different beddings, and I just took them off newspaper on the bottom here, but I just decided to go back to lino. I'm probably going to change it again, but just for today, because I do clean out the bottom every day because it gets quite messy. So probably tomorrow when I clean them out I'll put them back on with shavings, but just for a nice little change I put them here. And as you can see, there are loads of stains here. It's kind of disgusting, but I can't really get rid of them. But don't worry, I do spray it and stuff, and with obviously an animal spray thing, and it's all nice and clean. But just there is stains, which I guess you can't really get around of. So you know. And in there they have this fiddlesticks bridge, and then they have this thing that I got for my birthday, which is you can go underneath it, and one of the guinea pigs, I think that's Honey, it's under there. Then Pippin is on top of it, and there's a rainbow ramp which I really like. It's really colourful. And then there's a hay rack on the other side, but I've got no hay in it at the moment, because when I put hay in it, hay down here, it just goes everywhere, so I just have to leave that hay rack empty really. But yeah, they actually really like this. At first they didn't really use it, but yeah, they always sit on it now, so I think it's really nice. And there's just some newspaper on there just so the wood doesn't get all horrible. And I'm just gonna step in. So at the back you can see there is this ramp, and this is me and my dad built this to fit in some newspaper there. Yeah. And it's not really very steep, and it just goes from the end of the hutch, the playhouse, up to the second level, and it won't slip because it's right at the end of the playhouse. So yeah, also there is their hole which they come through, and this pole you see, you're what is that? That's basically this thing that holds up their third level, and I'll show you their third level soon. So when they come up their ramp here, I'll just show you in here. So this is just an empty area really, where they can just sit, and Tiger actually spends a lot of time up here just sitting there, and I sometimes give them their veggies here as well. So round here, that is their ramp to their 3rd level, which we also built, and then there's this like plank of wood, just because if they fell off the ramp they'd obviously hurt themselves because it's quite a big fall, so we put that there so nothing bad will happen if they fall off. And there's an aeroplane, so sorry if you hear that. So yeah, that's just through there. And then here there is this like I think it was kitchen roll on it, and they really love chewing these. I gave them one like a few days ago and they like chewed it to pieces, so yeah, they really like these. And then they have their big hay rack, and this is I've got 2 of these. I got them from like a car boot sale. It's like I'll just open this window actually to get better lighting. It's a plant pot thing, but it actually works so well as hay racks, and they're really big. They store so much, and they have really big gaps, so they can't get their head stuck, and like they can like actually climb through and like sit in it, which is really cute. So yeah, I really like these hay racks, and I've just topped up their hay. Then up onto the 3rd level, which you guys are probably like, oh what, 3rd level? This is what it looks like at the moment. It'll go and focus. There we go. Basically here they have this hay rack thing, and at first I stood it up like this and it hooked on something, but the guinea pigs like climbing inside of it, and they actually just really like to like sit in it. So I found Tiger like lying in it earlier, so I've just put it on its side, and it's actually like a basket for your bike, but you know, we never used it, so I just, you know, gave it to the guinea pigs. And then there's these poles which like hold it up, as you can see as well. Then here there is this like chew ball thing, which is from Pets at Home, I'm pretty sure. And they've like devoured most of that. And then here they have this, oh gosh, here they have this like jingly ball, and it's filled with hay. And then there they have this big like guinea pig house, and I really like this because it's really spacious and it can fit quite a lot of them in, so there's like not much squibbling. That's basically all their levels. And here, as you can see, there is this plank of wood just to stop them falling down. It's obviously, it would be dangerous if there wasn't one here. And then also here, as you can see, there is also a plank of wood here. Okay, so this is basically what that whole playhouse is looking like at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will see you soon, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.